Hey guys, I'm Mezzy and welcome to this Quickstart guide for Mythic Freehold. Freehold is one of the old expansion dungeons joining the Mythic Plus dungeon pool in Season 2. First up is Skycap'n Kragg. While he's mounted, dodge, charge, and heal through pistol shot damage on random players. At 70% health he'll dismount and the real fight will begin. Get out of the green goo that Val Bombardment leaves on the floor, dodge the parrot when he charges in a straight line across the field with dive bomb, spread out around the boss so that the cone from Azerite powder shot doesn't hit multiple people, and lastly interrupt revitalizing brew so he doesn't heal. Next is the Council of Captains, and in Season 2 you'll always fight the same two captains. Not only that, but the event to activate the bosses has been removed. Let's start with the most dangerous captain. Eudora will chunk down random players' health with powder shot, and secondly she will jump to a new location and start shooting around her in a 90-degree angle with grape shot. You need to run out of that area to not get hit. Next is Captain Raoul. Kill the blackout barrel that he puts on your players to crowd control them, and secondly move out of the large brown swirl. Lastly, you can get buffs in this fight too. Stand in the small brown swirls on the ground during the fight. If you stand in this you'll gain 30% crit or haste. Don't stand in the small green swirl unless you want to take damage though. The third boss is Trothak. Move away from the sharks from Shark Toss. These will follow the closest person to it around and deal damage to you when it's on top of you. Kite the sharks around the room and into the pools of blood. These will root them for 3 seconds. So tanks move the boss away from the pools. Additionally, no one should touch the edge of the arena. If you do, you'll die. So keep your hands and legs inside the area at all times. Melee, when Shark Tornado is cast, move at least 10 yards away from the boss so he doesn't clobber you. And everyone should not be between the boss and the active shark. When the tornado finishes, the boss will charge at the shark to pick it back up. A second shark will then be thrown and picked up again soon after. Lastly, the boss will deal additional melee damage with the bleed from Ripper Punch. The final boss is Harlan Sweete. He has 4 basic abilities. When he casts Swift Wind Saber, move out of the way of the whirlwind. And the new ability Whirling Dagger will put a bleed on the target, so you need to heal through that. When you're targeted by Cannon Barrage, you'll spawn 4 swirls that each will get hit by a cannon. This will leave behind fire on the floor. What you need to do is put 2 swirls on top of each other and then move. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will reduce the amount of fire on the floor. Lastly, with Avast Ye, an ad will spawn and chase someone. If they reach the target, they'll explode. Crowd control the ad with things like roots and traps, and it will explode away from the group. At 60% health, the boss will target more players with his abilities, and at 30% he'll attack faster but will also take more damage. And that's all you need to know for the Freehold bosses. If you're interested in the breakdown of important abilities on Trash, check out my Trash overview guide linked in the description. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. I would very much appreciate it as it helps with the YouTube algorithm. You can also follow me on Twitter at wow_weekly and on Twitch at twitch.tv/bbmezzy. For now, I'm Mezzy and I'll see you again next time.